Hey there, I'm Sarah. Welcome to Creative Ramblings. Today I have a really fun beginner resin project for you. We are going to make a little trinket dish. We're going to use resin, coloring, and glitter to make something really great. This is a beginner resin project, so if you want to know how to get started with resin, watch this video. I got the whole tutorial coming right up. Hey there, I'm Sarah. You are watching Creative Ramblings, where I share simple, inspiring projects. From simple crafts to seasonal home decor, you are gonna find step-by-step tutorials right here every week. If that sounds like something you wanna see, consider subscribing so you don't miss my next video. So today we're gonna do resin. So if you've worked with resin before, let me know down in the comments. If you haven't, let me know that too. I wanna know where you're starting from. I started using resin not too long ago, and once I started playing with it and really getting a feel for how it works, I was hooked. It's a really fun medium to use for creating all kinds of things. So today we are going to use color pour resin and color pour mold along with dyes and glitters. You can get these as a kit. I actually have some links down below in the description box. So everything you need comes with it. It saves you from having to figure out which resin to buy or which mold to buy. So we are gonna jump right in. I'm gonna show you how to make this project and hopefully inspire you to go make your first resin project. So these are the products that we're working with. I really like this color pour resin. You can pick these up at Joann and you can get full kits with everything you need. So these are great products to work with if you're just starting with resin. So we are going to get the two-part compound here, which is resin and hardener. And then we're going to use this mold. Now these are really cool. They come in a couple different shapes. So I've got a heart one here. We're gonna use the square today. But you pour the resin into the back and they're silicone, so they're really flexible. And they make these beautiful dishes. So we're gonna start with this. Then we're going to use some opaque dye. I've got black, gold, and white here. And again, you can get these in kits with coordinating colors. Then we're gonna put some glitter in it as well. So let's get this resin mixed up. When mixing resin, you can use disposable cups like this or a silicone measuring cup like this that is reusable. So with these cups, we're gonna put equal parts of each piece into the cup. So I'm gonna put the resin in here. Now depending, if you get this resin, you want to mix it by volume. So 1-to-1 ratio. You're not using a scale, you're using a line on a measuring cup. Be sure to look at the instructions on your resin to see exactly how to measure it. But most are a 1-to-1 ratio. So we're gonna put equal parts in each cup here. All right, now that we have equal parts of each, we're going to mix them together. So I am going to pour one into the other. And I'm gonna use a stir stick here, just a wooden craft stick, to make sure I get every last bit of the compound out of the cup, because we really wanna make sure that we have equal parts here. Got my equal parts in, and now it's time to stir. So we wanna make sure that we're mixing this together for a solid 2 minutes. Don't mix too fast because we don't wanna create any air bubbles. We just wanna really gently stir everything together and then periodically scraping the sides and the bottom to make sure that all the compound is mixed together. So we have one nice clear substance here. All right, we've mixed for that full 2 minutes, and now I'm just going to let this sit for a few minutes. What that's gonna do is allow any bubbles that are in the mixture to kind of rise up to the top and pop right on their own. So after I've let that sit for a few minutes, we're gonna come back and start to color our resin. All right, so here we have 3 small cups, and we are going to pull out our resin dyes. Remember, we have gold, white, and black. I'm gonna shake these up really well. You can get resin dye in all kinds of different colors and transparencies. These are opaque, and you don't need much, just a few drops is enough. So we're gonna add the resin, just a few drops of the color to the bottom of the cup first. So this gold is a nice metallic color. Okay, now we're gonna pour a bit of resin into each one. So the mold we're using is fairly small, so we don't need much. So we're just gonna pour a little bit into each cup here. Try to make it equal parts. And now we're gonna stir each one up. So just mix it together so that the color comes through. And then as you're mixing, you can see if you need to add any more of the dye. I'm gonna add a little bit more gold to that one. That's a pretty color. A little bit more black to this one, make it nice and dark. All right, now we're just gonna add some glitter to each one. And you can try any combination of glitter you want with this. I'm kind of using white with white, gold with gold, black with black. But it's fun to get creative and try different combinations. Let me just mix those in. All right, now it's time to pour. Okay, so we've got the square mold here with the opening in the back. So we're just gonna turn it upside down. And we're gonna pour pretty quickly because I want this to be color blocked. So I kind of want white over here, black over here, and gold over here. And we're gonna fill it right up to the top. And resin is self-leveling, so this will all kind of level off, but I am gonna help it around just a little bit. I can add some gold over on this side and really just make big chunks of color here. I think this is gonna look so cool. Okay, now we let it sit. So I'm just looking around here. I don't see any gaps or bubbles or anything in it. So we are just gonna let this sit. And I'm in a place here where no one's gonna disturb this. It needs to sit for at least 24 hours. Then we're gonna come back and pop it out. All right, we've let this sit. It has been at least 24 hours. We are not sticky, not tacky. We're ready to take this out of the mold. Let's see what it looks like. These molds peel off so beautifully. Not a lot of effort required here. And there it is. Look at that. Molds just pop back in place. You can reuse these. But look at this gorgeous dish. Look how that black and gold kind of blended together, but we still have those color blocks that I was going for. The glitter tends to sink to the bottom, so we've got a lot of the glitter on the bottom of the dish and on the insides here. Lots of gold and white on the outside. And again, every time you pour these, they're gonna look different. So even if you use the same colors and the same glitter on another one, they're all gonna look different. This resin dish is absolutely gorgeous. You can use this technique to make a little trinket dish in any color with a whole bunch of different embellishments that you like. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know down below what kind of project you would make with resin. I hope this inspired you to get started using resin. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.